Hey guys, welcome to BitBoy Crypto. I'm your host, BitBoy. Today, we're going to try to break stuff. I'm going to attempt to break a military-grade cryptocurrency wallet. So I was sent the Cobo Vault military-grade cryptocurrency wallet from the Cobo team in order to review it. There's a lot of videos out there showing how to set it up. I'm going to briefly go over everything that is in the box and how, in general, to set it up. And then we're going to put it through 4 different tests, and we're going to see if the wallet still works. So what are we going to do? Well, we are going to drop it. We are going to run over it with my car. We are going to put it in a freezer, and we're going to put it under water. And we are going to find out if this wallet, in fact, will hold up. So, but before we actually do this and we get any further in the video, make sure you are a subscriber to our channel. All you got to do, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and you are part of our community. We call it the Bit Squad. As a member of the Bit Squad, you have the opportunity to win $500 worth of Ethereum and merch for October and November. Like and comment on this video and all of our videos during October and November for the maximum number of entries. Okay, guys, so first we're going to go over everything that comes inside the box. I'm going to show you guys what the wallet looks like. The box itself, it comes in this box right here. I've already taken everything out. I already recorded the whole first half of this video and I lost it, so doing it again. So this is the Cobo Vault box. Very sleek, very stylish. It's got styrofoam padding in it. So what do you get? Okay, well, of course, obviously, it's got a battery. So you get the charging port and the charging cord. It is a USB, as you can see right here. Now, it does come charged a little bit. I think it was about 50% charged when I turned it on for the first time. You are going to get the battery, and the battery, as I showed you before, as I showed you the port, slides into the port, very easy, very simple. Okay, then you have this. Now, what is this, you may be asking? Whew. It's a mnemonic phrase device, a recovery phrase. It contains 24 slots, and it also comes with this at the bottom of the package. Now, this is actually, these are like Scrabble squares almost. Each one has what letters it contains, and then you can open these little slots here, and when you open the slots, there are little letters in here, as you guys can see. That's a B. Okay, and then to actually put them in the recovery phrase device here, you actually have to use the provided screwdriver. They give you a screwdriver as well, and then you would just screw the unscrew the screws in the corners, and then you can make recovery words there, but only 4 characters long. That's as many that will fit there. And if you flip it over to the back, you'll see you can actually do up to 24. Now, this wallet has 3 different options. You can do an 8-word, a 12-word, or a 24-word. I prefer the 8-word. I think 8-word will get the job done. But, you know, if I had $1 million worth of Bitcoin on here, I would probably do the 24. But I don't. Wish I did, but I don't. Okay, this is the actual device itself. Now, apparently if someone tries to break into this, which you can't really see, but there's no screws. There's not a way to get into this. If you try to break into this, it will self-destruct, which is kind of cool. Now, if you do see, there is one Allen wrench that comes with it, and there's one place right here you can use this, and that would be only to update the firmware. It's got a little chip in there, and you can update the firmware if that is necessary, or whenever that would be necessary. So you got the device, you got the Allen wrench. The last thing that you got is really the thing that pulls this whole thing together. That is not it. This is it, which is the Cobo Vault itself. This is the indestructible part. You probably could destroy it if you really were hell-bent on destroying it. I'm going to put it through some rigorous tests, but if I really wanted to, like, you know, my sole mission in life was to destroy it, I probably could. But in normal wear and tear, you know, this thing will last. It's military grade, so it is heavy duty, but we're going to test that out, and we're going to see. We're going to do those 4 tests, and then we're going to see if, after each one of those tests, if the wallet turns on. So as you can see in here, it's got a slot for both the battery and also for the device itself. This is in order to keep them separate. If something happened to the battery and it corrodes, it'll keep it away from the device, because you could actually replace the battery. And because of the way it's backed up with an app, you could actually destroy your entire thing. And as long as you have your mnemonic phrase, your 24-word seed phrase, then you could actually restore the wallet. So I really like that. It reminds me kind of what Cool Wallet does with the app. I like that a lot. So if you take this and you plug the battery in, show you what it looks like here. And like I said, we're not going to go over too much on how to set it up. I'm going to show you guys a few steps. First of all, you have to hold it down 3 seconds to get it to turn on. And I will say that the only complaint I have about this wallet so far is that whenever there is a place at the bottom of the screen you have to touch with your finger, I'm having trouble doing it. Like, I'll have to hit it like 18 times. I found if I actually touch a little above where I'm supposed to touch, it usually will work. So there's, like I said, there's an app. So there's a QR code. Well, I forgot to show you guys one last thing, which is the instruction booklet that comes with it. With this instruction booklet, it comes with a QR code, as you can see right there. And with that QR code, you can download the app. It should be public on the App Store by the time it actually comes out in December, but I actually had to do it directly and then had to set permissions in the settings of my phone to be able to open the app. This is pretty much how you set it up. It's like got 7 quick little steps here. But basically what you do is you turn your device on, okay? You set your language. As you can see, I had to hit it like 4 times to get it to come on. And then you'll scan the QR code, which I've already done that, so I'm gonna skip. So I've already created a vault, but if I wanted to create one, I would basically go right here. I would hit I understand, and it's gonna give me a phrase. And then you gotta write down those phrases, and then you're gonna have to put them into this device. And you know, the thing about it is when there's a keyboard for you to type in these words, it actually works really well. The touchscreen does. I don't know why at the bottom of the screen, maybe it's just my device, I have such a hard time hitting the buttons. But basically what you're going to do is, as you can see, it comes with a camera. Once you put your seed phrase in, what you're going to do, you're going to download the app on your phone, and it's going to have a QR code as well. And you're going to use this to scan that QR code, and then that's what is going to create your wallet and link your wallet to the between your device and the app. So right now, the test version I have, it only has Bitcoin and I think Ethereum on it right now. And then basically, like, once you actually get it all set up, it works just the way any wallet does. It has an interface where you can send, receive, track, things like that. Very, very simple stuff. So I will say the process for setting this up is one of the lengthier processes that I've actually, taken part of when doing a review. But that just goes to, I think, speak about what this wallet is. This is not a wallet for your casual person who has $100 in Bitcoin, okay? This is for someone who wants to take security seriously and wants to be able to have something where they can trust, even if their house, catches on fire or if their house is flooded, that they have their crypto in a secure place that can't be hacked into. There's no Bluetooth on this. There's no Wi-Fi. The only way that it is linked is through that QR code. And so for that reason, the security abounds in this wallet. But now, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's put this thing through some tests and let's see if it still works. All right, we're going to put this thing in the freezer. We're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. I'm going to put it in the ice tray. We're going to really make it happen. And we'll come back and get it here in just a few minutes. All right, let's check this thing out. Ooh, it got a little, got wet on it there. Ooh, look, it's wet. Nice. All right, let's check this thing out. All right, let's see if it still works. It was a little harder to get it out. Okay. If I had 2 hands instead of 1, this would be probably a little easier to do. Okay, all right, let's hook the battery back up. Okay. Seems to be back on. Okay, let's see. Okay. Trying to get down over there. Hey, you can see my reflection. Oh, and there it is. Look at that. Still works. Look, you can see my reflection. You can see my BitBoy phone case. How about that? Well, it still works, guys. Time to move on to test number 2. Let's dip this thing in some water. All right, guys, we moved on to test number 2. I already dipped it. As you guys can see, I actually have the top where you open it on the bottom. So I put it in here, and we're gonna leave it in here for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna come back, and we are going to test it out and make sure it still works. To be honest with you, I'm a little nervous about this one. This thing's been sitting in here for about 5 minutes, completely submerged in water. Okay, now let's go ahead and pop it open. Let's see what happens here. Scoot over. I'm limited right now by my phone cord because my battery is almost dead. Bear market, right? Okay. Ooh, it looks like it got a little wet. I'm a little concerned right now. Looks like a little bit of water seeped in. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, there's so much water in here. There's so much water, guys. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so some water did get in the case. I don't know if it was supposed to not get in the case, but water did get in the case. Okay, I'm going to dry it off a little bit here. Okay, all right, let's see what happens. Probably need another paper towel, but we're going to roll with it. All right, we do stuff risky around here. This is cryptocurrency. Okay, all right, here we go. We're going to put it back on. Okay, there it is. Now, I'm going to wipe it off. See if it turns back on. This is pretty risky right here. See what happens. And there it is. Turned right back on. Honestly, this was the test I was the most concerned about. Let's just make sure it's going to work correctly here. All right. Now, I don't know if there was supposed to be water in the case, but I did fully submerge it. It says it's water resistant, not waterproof. I don't know if you guys know the difference between that. But I gave it the full waterproof test. And as you guys can see, it is coming on right now. There it is. Boom. Okay, well, test number 2 complete. Let's go do the drop test. All right, guys. We have everything back in here, as you can see. It is back in. Okay, I'm going to close it back up. Now, when you do close this thing, you have to make sure that you slide it over manually or else it'll keep popping up. So this has been tested up to a 4-foot drop test. I'm about 5'9½", maybe 3/4. We're going to call it 5'10" because that is the average height of the U.S. American male. Now, I'm your average U.S. American male. So here we go. I'm actually going to drop this thing at 5 feet. I know it's risky. I talked to the people at Cobo Vault and they told me 4 foot. But I'm crazy. So I'm going to do it at 5 foot. So 5 foot's about my neckline right here, okay? Are you guys ready for this? I'm going to literally drop this on the ground. Woo! It opened. It opened. It did open on the 5-footer. Maybe I should have stuck to the 4-footer. Still wiping a little water off from the water submersion test. Is that a word, submersion? Okay, so let's pull it out. That's what she said. And let's see if we can get this going here. Okay, let's put it back in. The screen did not break. We're still dealing with water inside of the container, though. Okay, we have it on. All right, here we go. Let's see if it still works. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on, and boom! There it is. Cobo Vault, still on. Wow, check that out. Still works. So now it's time for the final test. I don't know if you can see the gray ghost in the background right there. What a beauty. It's a V8 Hemi right there. It's not a Lambo, but it'll do until I can trade myself up to it. We are actually going to run this thing over with my car. I kid you not. So let's go ahead and get ready for that. All right, guys, anytime you want to test out a wallet, you got to make sure to put your seatbelt on. Why is that? Because if you don't, your car will annoyingly beep. So here we are. I got to break off here. Now I'm going to attempt to run over the wallet. Here we go. Boom. All right, now that was good. But since I like to do things a little crazy, we're gonna run over this one. Look at that. Here we go. All right, let's check it out and see what happens. Wow, look at this. All right. Look at this. Wow. As you guys can see, it's got, let's get a little closer here. We got a lot of marks here on it, as you can see. This one right here, the corner was actually from when we did the drop test, the 5-foot drop test. More than recommended. So, okay, here we go. It is now time to see what happened with this wallet. Ooh, it's not sliding out quite as easily. All right, we're also in the rain. So I don't know if it would be different if I did this in the sun, but we're doing it in the rain. Still dealing with water. Still dealing with water. Okay, guys, here we go. This is the final test. Let's check out the final verdict on this thing. It's either going to turn on or it won't. Let's see. Boom. There it is. Look at that. Cobo Vault run over proof. And I don't know if you guys know, that's a heavy piece of machinery over there, but with me in it, it's even heavier. So even with all that, it still works, still comes right on. We're in the rain. Look at this. This is great. Got my wallet in the rain. It doesn't even care. It's like the honey badger of wallets. All right, guys, so that is the Cobo Vault. As you guys can see, it got quite dinged up today, but it managed to keep on ticking. And I would like for you to know that it is much later in the day. And as of right now, I just turned it on a few minutes ago. I'll go ahead and turn it on for you guys one more time here and show you guys that this thing is still working. Don't know if you can tell by the bags in my eyes, but it's been a long day for me. But this was a fun video to make. I definitely like breaking it. As you can see, there is still some water residue on here. I don't know if you can tell how wet it is. There is some water residue inside, but it doesn't seem to affect the Cobo Vault that much. As you guys can see, there it goes. It is still working. And, you know, like I said, my one complaint is that the touchscreen does not work perfectly on the bottom side of it. Or maybe I'm just stupid and can't figure out how to press it the right way. But other than that, I think this is a really good wallet. This is for people that are really serious about their security. Really serious about having something that's going to be durable and last a long time. This is not going to be, like I said earlier in the video, this is not going to be someone who wants to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. This is if you have a considerable amount of crypto, and I don't know what considerable it is. It depends on what your opinion is, but a considerable amount, and you want to keep it safe for a long time, this might be something you want to look into. So I will put the link down below. It's not an affiliate link, so you guys can check it out and find more out about the Cobo Vault. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Until next time, BitBoy out.